In this video, I'm going to give you 3 super quick but very specific reasons why top teams all across the country are making the move to LPT Realty here in 2025 and beyond. Now, before I jump into this video, make sure that you subscribe to the channel, like, comment, and share. And also know this, that if you're in the research phase of picking LPT as your brokerage, know that whoever introduced you to this very much can be a sponsor as well as me. You can name up to 2 sponsors at LPT. So if at the end of this video, or maybe this is the first of many that you will watch where I'm guiding you through how to understand LPT, just know you can actually tag me in as a sponsor as well, because you can name 2 sponsors. And that way you have that person that introduced you to LPT as well as me as a go-to resource, and we'll have a vested interest in seeing you succeed. All right, so enough of that. Let's jump right in to the meat and potatoes of this video, which is why teams are making the move to LPT Realty. All right, number 1, and the reason I shot this video is because I actually just had dinner with a buddy who flew into town. He's doing something else at an event, but he's like, hey man, I want to pick your brain about LPT. And we had a great conversation. And I had this conversation enough times to where I had to just break it down for you in this quick video. All right, so reason number 1, it's really simple to understand, is that when you are joining as a team leader, you want your main company, the company, corporate, right, the international company, to be in alignment with your goals. Everywhere else that I've gone to in cloud-based brokerages, at least from what I can tell, and please drop a comment if that's not true at your brokerage, I'd love to learn more, but there's this arbitrage game where if you're a solo agent, you join and you get this cap, right? There's commission splits range, but they have a cap. Call it 15, 16,000 or whatever. And the only way to get a cap any different from that is by joining a team at that brokerage. So for example, at eXp Realty, you could join as a solo agent and get a $16,000 cap. Or if you join a regular sized team, you'll get an $8,000 cap. Or if you join a large mega agent icon team, you get a $4,000 cap. So already that kind of confuses some people. It turns off some teams because they're like, wait, I have to wait till I get bigger to offer a reduced cap to my agents that my competitor down the road, who happens to be bigger, now can offer today. Well, that puts me at a disadvantage because not only am I smaller, but now I have double the cap for my agents. That's a challenge, right? The other thing is that when that happens and an agent leaves the team, ultimately what ends up happening a lot of times is that they end up leaving the brokerage as well because, hey, who wants to pay double, triple, even sometimes quadruple the cap just because you simply left the team that you were on? You might as well just leave brokerages, right? Happens a lot. But anyways, because that doesn't exist, because at LPT Realty, an agent as a solo agent can choose a $5,000 commission cap. What does that mean? Well, that means that the company is not losing any money when they do that, because you think about it from these other companies, right? You could join at a $16,000 cap, but if you join a team, you're only going to pay me $4,000. Like that is a 75% reduction in potential income for that brokerage, right? And so why would they ever do that? Well, the truth is they don't. They don't really help out. They don't want you to be recruiting agents that would otherwise join as a solo agent onto your team, because again, that means they could potentially lose 75% of the potential income from that agent. So 1, they're not going to want you to do that. 2, they're not likely going to introduce agents to you unless that agent's right about to leave the brokerage entirely or really desperately struggling. Whereas at LPT, because an agent off the street can just pick a $5,000 cap, it's actually the opposite, right? If LPT wants to get all of their money, they want to extract that $5,000 from that agent, they're actually more likely to do it if that agent joins a team in most cases. So in other scenarios at other cloud-based brokerages, the brokerage is actually working at odds with driving agents to you, whereas at LPT, they're actually saying like, hey, Bob, welcome. You chose a $5,000 cap. Let me introduce you to this team leader who's going to help you grow. And that way we can pretty much ensure or get the best chances of getting you to pay that full $5,000 cap. All right, so that's reason number 1, is that corporate or the international body of leadership is actually completely in alignment with you. Number 2, Team Growth Plus. Team Growth Plus is something that team leaders have access to. It is a paid subscription where we get a ton of tools. And I'm not going to go over every single tool. I'll do a complete video, deep dive onto Team Growth Plus in another video. But I just got back from Florida hanging out with Robert Palmer and our Team Growth Plus mastermind. And here's the thing. We got things like Corded, right? Corded is a great recruiting platform. It gives you all the data you need, plus so much more insight than any other thing. If you're using Broker Metrics or Breakthrough Broker or any number of other systems, this one is by far the best. It has everything that you need. We also got stuff like Zoodealio, Cloud CMA, and plenty of other resources, including a weekly mastermind. And depending on what level you're at, you're going to in-person masterminds up to 4 times a year. So here's the thing though. What really matters more is who is in the room. I mean, I was going and hanging out with people that are making $200,000-$300,000 a month in profit just off of ancillary services, right? Like these are the things that, and they opened up exactly how they're doing it. We had a big Q&A session. So if you're looking to take your team to the next level, Team Growth Plus is a platform that provides you tools, resources, additional access, and training for less than what you're going to pay for most of those systems out of pocket anyway. So what they did is they got bargain pricing, right? Because they rolled out this entire platform. Now, the third thing is this, the marketing. Saving money on marketing is one thing. And you absolutely do that at LPT. Because think about it. When you're doing especially print and digital marketing for your listings, LPT has all of that already dialed in. Now, you already probably know this, that every single listing you take as a team, you get a free listing power pack. That's 188 pieces of full bleed, great marketing print material. You get it shipped over to you. And here's the thing, all you do is pay shipping. Instead of the $400 or $500 that it normally would cost to get that, every single listing, all you're doing is paying shipping. It's amazing. Now, here's a ninja tip for you, is if you have like a model where maybe some people take listings, but they don't actually run the open houses and manage all the buyers that come in from it, or they don't do all that stuff, or maybe they're just too busy to do door knocking. Maybe I'm describing you as a rainmaker team leader. Well, here's the benefit that you have there is you can go ahead and take that listing, but you can order the box branded to an agent on the team. And now for, I don't know, $30 or something like that, right, that we pay for shipping, I can hand that box of beautiful marketing materials branded to that agent for this specific listing. And I can deliver on the promise that, hey, we're going to go ahead and empty this whole box so we can properly market your property, right? This is just one facet. We obviously do digital and other things. But the point is this, now I'm able to hand that over to the agent. Now they have exactly what they have to do for the whole week. They're going to go knock the door, hang the door hangers, right? They're going to do all of the things in order to empty the box, properly market the listing, leading up to the open house. And so it's a really great way to save costs on marketing, but also effectively sell houses while giving your agents a really productive thing to do for that week when they're emptying the box. So those are just 3 quick things. I can go on and on and on about other advantages that we have, but these are the 3 things that stood out to my buddy tonight at dinner. So I came right home, kids are asleep. I figured I will just go ahead and shoot this video and let you know these 3 things. And there's so much more. If you want to learn more about how you, your team, or your brokerage can take advantage of this and get this massive runway, here's what you got to do. You got to go into the description below this video and book one-on-one time with me. I'm happy to come and answer any questions that you have and see if LPT is going to be the right fit for you. Talk to you soon.